Oh god, this makes me happy. This game makes me happy. I'm happy. Can't you tell by my face that I'm happy? Let me take the Katamari. Oh god! Help! Help! Yeah, I'm no fool. I know secrets. Rude. Oh no. Oh no. That did not just happen. Here, I'll do it while one-handed.
I hope Belle will be proud.
Fair. So, so that's the joke. And it does. You know what I just realized? This game has no fall damage. Oh. 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 Huh.
Icivo Pixie is
early.
here. Good to see you.
Okay.
I was doing so good until I wasn't.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh.
Whoa. I don't remember where the.
Remember how Cameron breaks every game? Cameron breaks every game, everybody.
Did you break it?
Oh yeah.
Amazing. I'm proud of you.
Cameron breaks every game. Now we have to stop and take it. Now I know there's other things to do, but this is important. We gotta pet the cow. We gotta cuddle the cow. Oh. Listen. You cannot have problems if you can nuzzle a cow in your game. Screw your pet the dog. Can you cuddle the cow? That's the new threshold. Can you cuddle the cow, everybody? But very nice. Okay, so how hard could flying with a broken wing be?
We just lost a wing. Stay focused.
Welcome, Arcuta. Pull up a chair.
I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. With that said, I will catch y'all next time. So, see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
I was
Okay.
doing so good.
Amazing.
Until I wasn't.
Whoa!
Arcuta just subscribed to us for another month.
Oh.
So happy you're here now.
I don't remember where the.
Remember how Cameron breaks every game? Cameron breaks every game, everybody.
Did you break it?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. I'm proud of you.
Cameron breaks every game. Oh no. Oh no. That did not just happen.
Come to think of it, so the coffee's about all that's left. Can I get you some?
Is there a gas leak in here?
Yes. I
Yes.
put in a work order about 50 years ago. They certainly are taking their time with it, aren't they? Well, no harm done, I suppose. Now, how about that coffee?
Sure.
Coming right up. Here at Slocum's, Joe. All
Yeah, wavy air.
to a perfect 200 degrees
Uh-oh.
Fahrenheit. You might want to stand back.
Now we have to stop and take it. Now I know there's other things to do, but this is important. We gotta pet the cow. We gotta cuddle the cow. Hi. Hi. How we doing? Is that broken? Things broke, and I apologize. Why didn't that work? Why did my first not work? Why did my first not activate? See, this is the thing. Things broke. Let me see you. And then things might be broken during this stream, and I do apologize. Basically, what had happened was I opened my bot and I forgot to reconnect my Twitch because it had a bug. Not sure exactly why, but it had a bug. So hopefully now. There we go. Should be clickable. Ding. Hopefully that's everything. No, OBC, it's not. Sorry. Well, kind of a puzzle game, but not as much as a lot of them. It's a hidden picture, mainly. It does have some puzzle elements, but it's mainly a hidden picture. More detective work than... I think calling it detective work would be better than calling it a puzzle game. Or a hidden picture. Yeah, so... Yeah, I've played this a bit before. And we picked it back. Hi, Fury. Why are you so loving lately? Every time I start my stream lately, every time I talk, you're like, oh, I need cuddles right now. I love it, but it's unlike you. But yeah, so we've played a bit of this. We've captured Rage. We're at 44% here, 40% for Avatar, and behind me we have Chimera, who we're at 50% for.
Arcuta says the cats get treats now.
Valid.
When do I get a treat card? I want more mugs.
One sec. Oh. Treats? Well, 2 of you are in here. Oh, all 3 of you are in here. Hello. As soon as I shook the treats, one of them popped up out of a box. There you go, Paz. There's your treat. I'm working on Fury. There you go, Fury. And BB, you're in a little bit of a weird spot, but you should be able to get this. So there you go. And then I will pet Fear because he doesn't like treats. Oh.
Oh, wonderful. Snowman
Thank you,
just
Snow.
sent us $5. We
Ow.
appreciate you so much.
So I need to make a little note on this regarding tips, donations, whatever you want to call them. I do need to make a little note on this. I posted it in the Discord, but I want to double up on this here. PayPal is updating their stuff for requirements like next month. That basically, if I do a business transaction, I have to give my name. Whereas right now, it's been giving Cameron JK, which is what I wanted to do. I went to update that, and just to make sure all of it worked, and then Stream Elements disconnected, and I can't reconnect it. Without an EIN number, an EIN, which is only given to businesses, rather than self-employment, which I do not have one. So I am not able to connect my PayPal to Stream Elements. So you will not be able to, I don't believe you can use Stream Elements to pay me on there. I might be wrong. I mean, I don't know if Snow would just use PayPal for it, but I'm not able to use PayPal for it. I don't know. It's going into... It's fine. It just means PayPal can't be used for that specific thing. I can still get... Okay, yeah, so PayPal's kind of gone. from my thing. But basically now, there is an advantage to this. One, PayPal takes more than any other provider for donations and tips. PayPal takes the most, so not using PayPal is technically a good thing. It still accepts all the cards, things like that. Yeah, no, that's why it's a PayPal issue. But that's why, like, so there is some advantages with this though for me. PayPal is the only one out of the ways that I could get money that does not have chargeback protection. Stream Elements, the reason I use Stream Elements is it has chargeback protection. It takes the least cut, Stream Elements takes nothing from it, and has chargeback protection. So I will not, like, if somebody were to come in here and be weird and try to drop like $5 grand, they couldn't say, oh, that was fraudulent. I'd be good. Like, I wouldn't be able to get charged back. And that's a key thing. Now, granted, I may not get the $5 grand, but they're not going to be able to, like, do some weird thing. It'll wait for it to clear and then give it to me. So that's the big that's the big thing. So as much as I lost PayPal on that, I can still get PayPal things in the Discord. We do still have my link to my PayPal. You can still send to me that way. I don't believe anybody's going to be a problem with that. I don't have any reason to worry. Technically, it's not hard to find out who I am, sad as it is, but I don't like the fact that it's doing that. But I'd rather this go this way anyway. If you do want to support me with PayPal still, you can still use Streamloots. Like, Streamloots is still an option, so it's not a huge, like, oh no. But no, just a general thing. PayPal will no longer work on my tip thing because it wants me to have an EIN. I do not have an EIN. Even though I'm self-employed, I am not a business. Clio is a business. Clio has an EIN. I do not have an EIN. Because I am not a business, and I could apply for a business thing, but right now, probably not the best to apply for anything anywhere with anyone. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna continue this. We're in the Steam age. Right, no, well, that's just it, I see. I can apply to be a business as a sole proprietor, but I need to have an EIN, which is a separate thing, and it's annoying. It's just an annoying secondary thing. That I do not have. Clio's has already been tested. Clio's has not given it out before, so Clio is safe. Also, I believe it's only affecting US. I don't think it's affecting other countries, but it is US only, so. Fun fact! That's how I originally talked to Clio, because I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that your information is available, and I don't know if there's anything you can do on your side, and that got addressed back then, when I did that. Over a decade ago. So how did I meet Clio? Through PayPal! Woo! Enjoy that oddity. Detective, the energy signature we're following clearly belongs to an unidentified AI. While the nature of the signal is unmistakable, its origin point seems quite blurred, most likely because our still anonymous foe is causing a sort of paradox. Okay. The paradox seems to be spreading around an altered event originating from the 616 Express. If I recall correctly, you humans always complain about trains and delays. Well, I can't say I envy the poor commuters on this special vehicle. A goat on the rails, unfortunate but predictable. Given the fiendish nature of our hoofed foes, but at time... It's 616 is in the devil. Oh, no, so I see. I am allowed to use my social security number as sole proprietor, but in order to connect it with Stream Elements as a business thing, I am required to have the EIN. So that's the thing. It's like that little key is required as a verification thing that I am a bit. It's just that one little thing stopping it. Yeah, no, still dumb, because it's still linked to me. It still reads me as a business account, but it will not allow me to connect it with outside. It will not allow me to connect it with third-party services without having an EIN. I like this. So it's the 616 Express, and it's a goat on the rails. We're putting devil references in. But forgive me, I digress. Let's return to the task at hand. Hey, Brandy. DBA. There was another one that was listed as a possible thing. I don't remember if it was DBA. I do not know what the code was on it. There was another thing that was on there that I could also add, but only the EIN was required. I needed to have a social security number, and then it had 2 other things that I could fill in, and only the EIN was required. I do not know what a DBA is. I almost feel like I'm walking into a joke when I don't know what the abbreviation stands for. But yeah, it's absurd. It is what it is. But it doesn't matter. I don't really want to be using PayPal. Like I'm gonna be honest. I do not want to be using PayPal. Because I mean, they're shit. And like I said, all the other services that I can use take a smaller cut than PayPal, and PayPal has a lovely tendency of just locking people out of their accounts because they don't like them. Which, if they're locking people out of their account, like, and that alone is a big issue. And well, yeah. So I could become an I could become an LLC. I could become an LLC. Just by talking to the government, which I don't want to do right now because the government, to get an EIN, which would be me becoming an LLC. I don't want to do that. It takes like 15 minutes supposedly to do this, but I'm not doing it. Like, I am not giving the current government more of my information. So there's just a lot of mess. Like I said, this is only going to affect PayPal transactions. Most of my income comes through either sponsorships, which are directly tied to my bank account, or through Stream Loots, which again directly pays my bank account. So I don't need paid through Stream Loot or through PayPal anyway. So we're good. Like Stream Loots and Stream Elements sponsorships are my main source of income. So it's not really gonna affect me too much. But it does mean it's going to be harder for direct tips. That's the big thing that I'm going to be doing. But that is a point. That is a point though. As I said, if you're doing direct transactions and you are set up as a business account on PayPal, you don't need that. You don't need it. You don't need it for standard stuff. It's something about the PayPal connection to Stream Elements. Sorry, I hope I said PayPal. The PayPal connection to Stream Elements is where the problem occurs. If you set up as a business account, you're fine. You are fine. It will set that as your name during the business transactions. I just cannot link it to Stream Elements without having an EIN. That's the issue I'm running into. It will not allow me to progress without it. I don't know. I've done what I can. But as I said before, PayPal is not a key source of most of my support. It never has been. Most of the tips I get from y'all goes into SE Pay and sits there and then clears, and then I can take it. We've had direct donations, which bypass both of it, and we've had Stream Loots. So it's not going to be a problem for me, but it is an issue that did pop up for me when I was checking stuff, and I don't know. I don't know, but that was what happened. So. Yeah, you are icy. If you were to do that, that still works. I don't believe you're getting my name when you do that. I mean, you could confirm or deny whether or not you know my real name now. But I don't believe you're getting my real name from that. You should be getting my business thing, I think, if you use my paypal.me. I could be wrong. Maybe you already know my name. I know yours, so we're on equal footing. Yeah, I was gonna say it should be showing up as that if it's a direct one. It's just not going to allow the transaction through for whatever bullshit reason. Anyway, I should focus on the game. There's a goat on the tracks, from what I understood. I don't know where the train is. They said there's a goat on the train tracks, right? There's the train. That's not a goat. I mean, I found the train. Oh, I gotta find the train, not the thing on the tracks. It's fine. Workers on strike are blocking the way. Ah, yes, that isn't very surprising after all. Thankfully, there are no goats. New Dawn is taking the fight to the streets. Hopefully my mic sounds okay. I'm leaning back a little bit more than I normally do. Again, I'm dealing with depression. I don't really feel like sitting upright. I have the lights off. I'm in a dimly lit room. I have my screen dimmer on. Workers are on strike blocking the railway. Ah yes, that isn't very surprising after all. Thankfully there are no goats. New Dawn is taking the fight to the streets, and the end of the Steam Age has begun. Still, this isn't what we're looking for. The 616 never left the station, even in the true timeline. In any case, my sensors are still reading quantum anomalies surrounding the train. I always hate that, because it's like, it sounds fine. And this isn't to harp on anybody here. This is one of those things. As somebody who's very picky about mic issues, I don't know what I sound like. And for you to go, it's fine. It's like, I know I'm good enough. But it's like, where am I at? So I'm gonna actually pop over my own stream, which sucks because I'm gonna put it on mobile, and then I'm gonna be like, it's fine on mobile, but mobile has an upward compressor because Twitch is a dick. But just as a test, it's not horrible. It is within tolerable range. Technically, I should be sounding like this, but I'm not sounding like this because I'm leaning back. I've worked really hard to make my mic sound generally the same no matter what I do. Like, I can even scoot way back here. I am now actually 3 feet away from my microphone, so it should be a little bit quieter, but the quality generally should be about the same. Because I've worked really hard to make my mic do that. But that's kind of that's a Cameron thing. And this is with a USB mic. I fear how I would sound with a compressor mic. We might be in... We lost the letter. Yeah, and see, and that's the thing. Mobile, you can't... If somebody else, you sound great on mobile, they have no idea. Like, I think the best example I can usually give for what... So, I want to talk about this because this is something that a lot of people realize, and I'm in a bit of a rambling mood, so I do apologize. We're not making progress in the game. Microphone stuff is very interesting with Twitch. So with Twitch, when you use the mic, right? On desktop, it is whatever you are sending out, which is how it should be. On mobile, they apply an upward compressor. What an upward compressor does, it takes things that are at a certain threshold and it will push them up to a certain volume, which is why pretty much any stream you watch on Twitch on mobile, you can hear perfectly clear. On desktop, you might have to be fiddling with your volume a ton. The quality might be worse on mobile, but it will be of a certain volume because they want to make sure you can hear those streams. If you've ever used TikTok mobile, you know almost all the videos are about the exact same volume, right? On TikTok, like the volume is pretty consistent across the platform. If you've ever tried to watch those same videos on desktop, though, they are not consistent because there's no compressor. That's what an upward compressor does. It's pushing the volume so everything's at a good line. But if you try watching those on desktop, their volume is going to be all over the place. Some of them louder, some of them quieter, and you just would never know the difference because they've applied that compressor. And I really wish that wasn't the case because it makes a lot of sites horrible to monitor on desktop. It's just one of those things. But yeah, that's what it is. It's an upward compressor. And a lot of people may not be aware of it, but that's what's happening. And it makes it really hard. So when people go, can you hear me all right? It's not a good question to ask vaguely. It's, can you hear me all right for those of you on desktop? Because mobile is not really having an issue. The best thing you can ask your viewers, though, as a general thing is, can you hear me over the game? Which I have audio ducking on my game audio. So I'm always going to be louder than my game. Even if I were to amplify the game to be louder than me, I will be quieter. But yeah, that's one of those things where that's why I constantly have these conversations with people. And people who know me know that I know what I'm talking about when I say, hey, your mic's really low or whatever. And a lot of people will just go, it annoys me because I was in one of my friends' chats the other day and their volume was very low. My volume right now, what you are hearing me at, is at negative 25 decibels. Negative 25 to negative 30, depending. It fluctuates, right? And I was like, hey, your mic's really low, because it's somebody I've worked with to get their mic fixed. And the people in chat were like, it's fine, I don't know what you're talking about. And I just went, that's fine that you think it's fine, but I'm letting them know because they should know. And they go, what's wrong with it? I go, you're at negative 55 decibels. I want to let you know the bottom of OBS is negative 60. It will not play anything below -60. They were at -55. And it's like, chat can hear you, but they can only hear you because they've upped their volume really far, or they're listening on mobile. And it's just one of those, like, you need people to know. You need people to understand. Like, you can't ask, like, open-ended because you don't know if people, what situation somebody's listening in on. I always have OBS open. It is always open on my computer. So I can tell the volume of everything. I don't touch the volume on my computer ever. My computer is always at the same volume. I use the sliders on the video players if I want something quieter, but I always have mine set at the same spot. I don't touch volume. I never touch it anymore because I don't want to mess anything up, and I want everything to be on a kind of standard, this is too loud, this is too quiet. Sorry, I'm rambling. This is something I'm passionate about. But yeah, okay. We might be in the right place, but the wrong tick. Let's move forward a bit to see what happens. So time's gonna move forward a little bit. Interestingly, that was on 9, so we're only gonna be moving to 10. Yeah, there's only 10 ticks. So you can see at the top, there's 10 ticks. We were on 9, we moved to 10, and then we gotta find other clues. So the protesters are stopping the train. There's a broken window and somebody laying here on the ground. William Gloom. There, a corpse. Why am I not surprised? I feel like I'm getting accustomed to violence. Oh, don't mind me. As it was, all old detectives feel the same way. You'll see in due time. But let's return to the unfortunate protagonist of our scene. His name was William Gloom, one of the many makers of the age. Guess what, detective? He wasn't supposed to die this day. Not that he had much time left anyway. The late steam age was a mess, and he didn't survive to see the last days of it. Still, if I were to find our mysterious AI, we need to know how he died. So we're gonna go back in time now and figure out where he was before he died. Oh, we're hacking first. Universal biochemical analysis, subroutine loaded correctly. Okay, so this is the sorting game, isn't it? Yeah, so that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then you. Boop. Not anymore, Clue. Not anymore. Analysis report. Incredibly high adrenaline levels found. Cause of death, heart failure due to a strong emotional impulse, most likely fear. Find the source of his fright. It was something horrible enough to make someone jump through the window of a train. So we're gonna go back in time probably, right? No, we're staying at this? Okay. Now, if he jumped through the train, it has to be right here. Is it the eye? No. Well, why would he not, like, if he jumped through the train, it would be something over here, right? Oh, wait, duh, I can go inside to things now. Is it not? Is it the snake? Snakes on a train? A snake on a train! And here I thought at least this reliable means of transportation was immune to the invasion of Ophidians. Snakes are Ophidians. You know, I never knew that snakes were called Ophidians. We've learned something. It's not the kind of dreadful monster I was expecting, though. A snake isn't nearly as terrifying as other creatures, goats, for instance. But still, many humans fear and loathe snakes, and William Gloom was among them. According to my database, his was one of the first documented cases of acute ophidiophobia. Anyway, snakes don't usually move via public transport, not in this age, at least. Let's go back and see how that creature ended up inside the 616. Okay, so we're going back in time a little bit. Well... Is it you? No. You see, he's going towards the train, and I know he was going away from it later. You've got a box as well. None of these seem like they would have brought the snake. Now, the snake is not currently on the train, so we've got to find the snake, I guess. But where... We only went back one tick, so it shouldn't be that far. But sometimes I've been proven wrong, and it's like somehow gone really far. Like, is it gonna get launched out of like a catapult somewhere? I can only look in whatever it shows me here. So, there's some other rooms over here, but I don't really have... Because we're looking back through time, I don't have much control over, like, what I can see. We're getting bits of things that exist due to information we've collected. There's a mouse. What's really cool though is like there's little like so there's a whole bunch of stories going on. We've already been here and we've seen like arguments between other characters. We've seen somebody going to get a bomb from, I think it was over here on this side. They ended up buying a bomb somewhere and using it to blow something up. Like there's like little bits and pieces of a whole bunch of different events. There's this party here and there's a theft that happens up here later. It's a really good game. It's a really, really well done hidden picture game. I believe this would qualify as my number 2 hidden picture game. And my number 1 isn't even out yet. But yeah, we are looking for a snake, which should be somewhere around here. No sign of a snake there. That is a little bit of steam coming off of her head. I was like, what is that? Are you the character from Bloodborne? Those are cable. Like, I tried this, but this wasn't it. Oh, wait. I always forget I can break things. Is there something to break? There are things to break, but none of them are useful. What about inside the train? No. Where would the snake be? It's not gonna be you, right? No. It's not you. Like, even this machine is a pop culture reference. This is a very difficult to find snake. Because I don't see any reason the snake would not be near here, right? Because the snake in the next section is just sitting on that chair. And unless the snake's already in here. Wait. Oh, it was in his bag. God damn it. There was a snake in William's suitcase all along with one of his inventions. That's odd, I'd say. If William Gloom's phobia is in my database, it must have been well known during this time. Someone clearly put the snake here on purpose to harm our maker. Speaking of his invention, is it some sort of box? Oh, I get it. You push that button and a tiny mechanical hand pops out of the lid and pulls it shut. He made a useless machine. I can't recall any more useless devices. But who am I to judge? Maybe in the Steam Age they considered it a masterpiece of futuristic entertainment. Luckily for us, the device is powered by a battery so we can track its energy. He made a useless machine. Congratulations. Energy tracking! Wife? Question mark? There's a suitcase with its weird contents intact. The woman who's delivering it to William is Lavilia, his wife. What a wholesome family scene. Before our victim took the train, the suitcase we're chasing was in her hands. So as far as we're concerned, she's the only one who had a chance to tamper with it. Lavilia is our only suspect for now, at least. Our best shot is to go back in time and follow her so that we can see if she's involved. So we're back on tick 6. Okay. Alright, let's hide that. So where has Lavilia gone? Is that her? No. I was knocking for a previous thing. Let me bring up the clues again. So she is a pig with a big dress. Okay. Was that her? Walking. Rearranging furniture. And then she went back. So something happened on the way? Why did we jump? Did we jump forward or back? I guess we jumped further back. Yeah. I missed the direction at the top. Which is my fault. I always forget the numbers on top of the photos. Okay. Because I always look over. See, the problem is I look over a chat to see if anything's happened, and I lose track of what I'm doing. Don't lose track. Don't lose track. Oh, sorry. Detective, we moved back just a couple of ticks. And before you ask, no, William Gloom wasn't a remarkable maker. I mean, his self-opening and immediately closing box wasn't some technological marvel. No, he really wasn't a paragon of his craft. So they just kind of killed a random person to throw off the timeline. Okay, there's the protesters going in. There's the one person being affected by rage. There she is. Found her again. Throwing a rock. Rude. Oh, that boring. Going further back. I already see her. She's right up in the corner. I noticed her from the angle. At last, something interesting. Lavilia was in the company of a strange man. They seemed to be arguing pretty vehemently. So, she did have a secret after all. May I resort to one of your kind's most popular sayings? Told you so. I must admit it was pretty satisfying. Alright, let's go further back and find the cause of such a heated discussion. We're going back really far on this one. Okay, was it... It's not indoors, so we still got indoors open. Sorry, is that her husband just feeding birds right now? Oh, she's having an affair. Gasp. That man is clearly Lavilia's lover. Finally, something exciting, detective. What do you mean? It's not gossip if it's relevant to our investigation. As often happens, two lovers are enjoying a nice romantic dinner, and out of the blue an argument erupts. This could very well be a recipe for murder. It's time to give a proper name to our mystery man. Boop. Database match subroutine loaded correctly. Now I gotta do this crappy game. It's the top hat with rabbit ears, so 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh crap, I gotta be down here. Let's go with the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3-pointed beard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hua. Philemon Beeching. His name is Philemon Beeching, a respectable aristocrat known as much for his wealth as his bad temper. I dare say Lavilia has a thing for bad, well, maybe not boys, but you get the point. Let's move forward and see what he did after the argument with Lavilia. Okay, yeah, because they had their argument here. He was there. So she went there. Did he go this way? He did. Oh, he saw the snake. Oh, our new AI. When Philemon crossed paths with this woman wearing a snake around her neck, she disappeared. Wait, we found the anomaly. I detect quantum tangled markers. That one was sent to another point in time. It's the same snake whose mere appearance killed poor William. In his rage, Philemon must have seen this as an opportunity to punish his unsuspecting rival. Our short-tempered nobleman personally picked up the snake. But who or what could be capable of messing with time, with the time continuum this way? This feat is above and beyond the powers of AIs we've encountered so far. One thing at a time. For now, we should keep following Philemon until we discover how he managed to get the snake into William's suitcase. I don't feel like that is beyond the ability of the other AI, but okay. I don't know what happened up here, but I'm sad. Because he clearly had some issues with a knife. See, like, take me to tick 3. I want to see tick 3. Okay, he was juggling again after it, but something happened on tick 3 that I missed. So he went this way, and he climbed in the window. Oh, we did see him earlier over there. There! He's breaching his rival's house. The irascible? The irascible lustful... This is a kind of punishable offense I was talking about earlier. We can now have Philemon arrested, so he won't be able to use the snake to scare Willem Gloom to death. That way we'll preserve his future role as a trigger for the uprising. Paradox is solved. Yay. Good job, Detective. It's another case solved, but I'm afraid it's too early to celebrate. This new entity we're dealing with seems far more powerful than the other AIs. We have to run more analysis on its energy signature. Boop. The one thing I don't like is this game really needs a dark mode. That's pretty disturbing. To better understand the nature of the rogue AIs, we should run deep complex scans and simulations of the faint energy trace left behind by our unknown AI. That would be quite vexing for my computer process, and I wouldn't be able to do much for a while. Moreover, we still have to understand the true nature of the objects the Vulpins tried to steal throughout the whole of humankind's history. Thank you! Appreciate it. And that too will use a lot of my subroutines. Finally, we still have to deal with our true enemies, the rogue AIs. It's gonna suck though, because it's gonna wear off and it's gonna do it again. This new AI has the power to move people and objects through time, which is a feat we assumed was almost impossible. We shall call it Legacy. I have an idea. If we focus first on defeating another AI, it's likely that we can... Yep, there it is. Recover some information from their subroutine that I can assimilate. We can, of course... Pride should do a lot. Won't Pride affect all of this? Target only one of them at a time. Who should it be? Chimera? That's okay to me. Let's try to find her. Signal found! I'm reading a reality distortion in the Lost Age. Only Chimera can generate that kind of anomaly. The chase begins, Detective. Okay, so we gotta go to the Lost Age again. So we're going We're going back to the sci-fi Egyptian world. Okay. Boop. The Amethyst Gate. An anomaly is forming, however, while I can safely assume the reality-altering powers of Chimera are the prime cause of the paradox, I can't exactly determine what happened. The paradox is centered somewhere near the fields on the southwestern side of the city. I detect a malfunction in one of the gates, an anomaly similar to that what we saw in the Bronze Eternity Gauntlet case, but more intense. Check out the southwest fields. Hey, there's actually crops in them now. I don't think it's the gator. Yeah. Pride is very disappointing, isn't it? Here, we'll turn on some other things. Oh, Pride is extremely disappointing in this. Breakable things? There we go. We have an anomaly down here in the southwest. I mean, this is the southwest fields. What's our anomaly? Is it you? It is you. A desperate man. Yes, that must be the malfunctioned Earth Gate. But our anomaly isn't the gate. Malfunctions happen even in the Lost Age. You see that poor man down there? He seems desperate. In his suffering, he's pointing at the Earth Gate right in front of him. He's the anomaly my system is detecting. We have to go back in time a little and see what happened here. Hey, Pika. Well, why is he desperate? He's got a hat on, so it's not him. Oh, it's you. Oh no. Realism filter works. It is Pika, it is. There he is. He seems to be in good spirits, as does the cheerful woman who's with him. Now that I see them together, I confirm they have their identity stored in my quick access database. They're Jonas and Havel. They never did anything remarkable in their lives except for the time when one of their goats won a beauty pageant. That contest was recorded on a stone slate, which is why I have them in my database. A beauty pageant for goats. If I had physical form, I'd shiver at the thought. Like most humans, they live peaceful, trivial lives until... Hey, VJ. Oh, this is interesting. Until Havel suddenly disappeared without leaving a trace. We found Jonas alone, pointing towards the Earth Gate. Maybe something happened to Havel during teleportation? Let's find out. Boop. Analyze the Earth Gate. Oh, matching game. CS. See? Hey, Roxy! How's it going? Is it this one? One sec, I'm on a time limit thing. This there. No. No. Yes? Yes? Nailed it! Okay. Welcome, Raiders. Hello! Hello, everybody. My name is Cameron K. My pronouns are they, them. I am a chill variety streamer who focuses on comfy, cozy games and interaction whenever possible. So you may see things start glitching on my screen. A lot of times that is chat messing with my game. It does directly affect the game I am playing. Causes a fun bit of chaos, but I'm quite proud of it. So, if you like interactivity, this is definitely a place to hang out. If you're after cozy streams, this is also a great place to hang out. Obviously, go stretch your legs, do all that fun stuff, because you definitely need to. Because you've probably been sitting too long, or standing too long, and you need to take a VR headset off. All depends on what you're up to. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Azzy, for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, I was supposed to be anonymous. I didn't anonymize it because I was reading the name. But yeah, I appreciate you. I like itches. The gate frequency is redundant. It forms a loop. From what little I know of such devices, this isn't how they're supposed to work. What's happening with a specific Earth Gate? Let's track its energy and see what would have happened to somebody who passed through it. Listen, your eyes need a break, and you know it. As inspected, the Earth Gate is unstable. We have our first puzzle piece. This is the day Havel disappeared. She has tried to get through the gate, getting lost in a pocket dimension and reduced to simple energy. Jesus. I'm afraid she'll never be able to come back. She's dead, or she's just gone. How can something like this come to be? Highly technological devices such as the Earth Gate are undoubtedly prone to complex functional mishaps, but such an advanced society surely had some failsafe to avoid accidents. Moreover, while Havel's disappearance is clearly linked to the anomaly that we're trying to fix, it isn't our paradox. Something else must have occurred. Ooh. Jonas is the only lead we have. Let's find him. Okay, where are we going? We're going forward. So after he begged... Where did he go? Because he was here. Where did he go? Not there. It's only been one tick. He couldn't have gone far. How have you gone far? You're not allowed to go far when... Well, actually, the problem with this one is there are these gates everywhere. So they can actually go really, really far away. Except that gate's not working. So he couldn't have gone through that gate. So he shouldn't be far yet. Grab the hammer just in case. Close that down really quick. So he was there. He's not inside there. Not over there. Where did he go? I feel that, Pika. I feel that. Where did he go? Like, I realize I've only checked a small section of the map, but I wouldn't expect him to be any further than this. We've only moved one tick past him, pleading with the portal. No, Pika, I'm too broke for that. Unless we skip any spending that would happen during those days. Where did you go? Found Journey. Because look, they found fabric. It's straight up a Journey reference. But he was here. And I know he's not going to be in there, but I'm going to break him anyway. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that. It's getting redesigned soon, but I've had this one for a while, and I have been a big fan of it. So thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, God. Oh, there he is. Found him. That sounds good, Clue. Look at him. That's not the face of a heartless, ill-intentioned bad guy. I would even say he seems pretty innocent, although I know very well that looks can be deceiving. He's simply mourning. His grief appears to be authentic. Oh, and for those of you who like VTubers, if you want to hear something absurd, my VTuber is fully animated inside OBS. None of these are GIFs. None of these are GIFs, except for my eyes. Well, my blink. But yeah, my blink is the only animated thing that is not animated inside OBS. Everything else, my arm movement, both my arm movements, the bell swinging, me getting taller as I speak, the mouth moving, all of that is done inside OBS. There's no outside plugins or any like outside programs, anything like that. This is all just OBS animation. So, I wonder who the woman next to him is. I have no idea who she might be. There's no record of her existence in my sources. Let's find out, shall we? You're not wrong, Pika. Yeah, I'm very good at using things beyond their intended reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Good luck, OBC. Boopity boop. Ah! Her name is Kane. She's Havel's sister. According to the record, she was accused of theft, but the details aren't present in the archive. It seems our case isn't relevant to the isn't related to theft. I suggest that we focus on Jonas and keep moving forward. Is the issue that she doesn't disappear? Like maybe we're gonna find her again? Where did he go? So he was here with somebody else. No. But where did he go after this? Not over there. Where are you? Hey, more Journey reference because they're floating. And they got little music notes. Where did he go? We only moved forward one tick. He shouldn't be this far away. Prince of Persia, he died again. You can find sand existences everywhere from the Prince of Persia dude dying. Where did he go? They're always slightly further than I expect them to be. Because that's similar, but that's not him. Leave Abu alone. No. No. Jonas, where are you? Oh, wait. Interiors. Anybody inside? No. That guard... What did you eat? Why are you dead? And why do the guards not care? Something going on here, too. There he is. That's where he ended up when he died over here. Thank God I don't have to follow him around. Where are you, Jonas? I don't see any reason that he'd be in anything I'd have to break. That's not him, right? No. Oh! Oh! Wait. I thought that was his sister. What? Yeah, what? There. Oh, well, that's strange. Despite the amount of data I have regarding human behavior, I can't figure out the scene we're watching. According to my database, such behavior matches the ethological function of a mating ritual of some genus in the Phasanda family of birds. More precisely, a peacock spreads its tails in what is referred to as a wheel. I see no birds worth noting in the area, and to me, the whole situation makes no sense. Why would your species mimic the behavior of warm-blooded tetrapods with no connection to... What? You're joking, right? Well, that surpasses everything I thought I knew about your kind. Not that I don't trust your counsel, but do you mind if we check this matter with a more, well, scientific approach? Oh, okay. Well, I thought it said sister. Or no, sorry, that was his girl. Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. That was Havel's sister, which means she killed her own sister to try and get with him. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's go. Boop. There's no doubt those biochemical markers are unstable. Kane isn't sad at all. From her brain chemistry in this tick, I'd say she's quite, well, happy and in love. That doesn't make sense to me. Feelings are a subject I still have yet to have to explore a little further. They're complex and often apparently related to the goal your kind wants to achieve. We write many animal species show even more worrisome tendencies, but are you suggesting that humankind is related to the mantises? I can assure you that the two DNA structures have many differences. Nice. Hey, CZ. Not only does your species have a bone structure to support and protect its organs, but the body's outer surface is keratin and... Oh, you meant figuratively, of course. You're too smart to ignore such basic biological knowledge. It was a metaphor, right? I got it. Can humankind really be so ruthless? Let's reconstruct Kane's day and follow her till we find out whether she's involved. Need to refill my water. Ooh, God, we're going back to tick 1. Shit. Well, good luck finding her. Let me fill my water up first. Okay. Good enough. I got like 2/3 of a thing. I am under a constant assumption that whoever I'm looking for is going to be inside of one of these rooms. I have no basis for this assumption other than they gave me this thing and I was free to check. I do not see her in any of them, so I am going to assume she is not in them now. Got it. So we saw her here. She's likely going to be near this portal, though. She did something to the portals. Right, so where before the portals is she? Right there, with her sister. Okay. Now she went off this way. Oh, and she's looking at those two over. Kane is walking away, but she's looking behind her. She looks annoyed and upset. I don't even need to run any tests because her body language is pretty explicit. Could that be the famous jealousy I see on her face? Kane's eyes may or may not be green, but the monster is clearly recognizable. Clearly she's looking at something, try to identify it. Oh, she's looking at them. Hey, Nix. Oh, Jonas and Howell. So envy and love made Kane forget any trace of sisterly attachment. But was she so far beyond to push her own kin to an unfortunate fate? We need answers in order to solve the case. And to satisfy my anthropological curiosity also. No, I'm not nosy. I don't know. I don't know how the term soap opera would apply to the situation. But let's be honest here. I know you two share a bit of my interest in this unexpected love triangle. Geometry might very well not be a crime, but fine. I sense you rolling your eyes in a typical human display of exasperation. And taken. Let's move forward. Hey, Vividus. Oh, nice, OBC. Okay, well, she's here. But we don't know where she went. She went off screen. And he's over here. I hate when they do this. They have them leave off screen. It's like, where is she? Okay, she's over here. She's there near the Earth Gate in front of a small, tiny sign. That must be the failsafe the Advanced Society put in place to avoid incidents with unstable Earth Gates, as we discussed before. Anyone could have removed it, endangering every citizen who inadvertently decided to walk through the gate, anyone including Kane. But let's move forward and see for ourselves. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. The anomaly, of course, not the soap opera. Yeah, so she took the sign. There's Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke? Did I get their names right? Did I get their names right for the anime I have no interest in? Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, right? Sakura is actually the one I'm confused on. It's Sakura, right? Like that's the one I'm not sure. Where did she go with the sign, though? Like, she took the sign. Oh, OBC, while you were gone, we found two of the Journey people giving each other a high five over here. Found her. She threw it in the fire. Oh. So this is our paradox. Can you see reality blurring around the brazier? It wasn't supposed to be there. Chimera must have teleported it from another point in space. Kane did what she did, driven only by jealousy and love without external intervention. Chimera was devious this time. She allowed Kane to burn the evidence before any guard could spot her, thus damaging the timeline. Luckily, we've caught Kane in the very act of burning the sign, a property of the Pharaoh breaking the law. I can alert the guards and they'll arrest her. Well, Detective, good job. We solved the paradox and the anomaly will soon stabilize itself. We also experienced almost a real soap opera, complete with a love triangle. Unexpected. That's not a love triangle. Like, a love triangle involves a bunch of intersecting relationships. That was two sisters, both loving the same person. That's not a love triangle. Like, that was just that's not a love triangle. Guess that isn't our job. We should focus on preserving the true timeline, probably. At least we got data on Chimera, and we can start looking for her confluence. Let's go back to the mainframe. Boop. Itchy leg. Ooh, that was my 20th level. That was level 20 of the game. Detective, I detect an interference in an era we have not yet had a chance to visit. Ooh, new map. The Iron Age is a delicate period when humanity yearns for an awakening of consciousness after rediscovering the knowledge of past eras, an age of conflict, inequality, and technological marvels. Come on, there's a lot to discover. Just like that, my sensors are alerted of a new danger threatening this specific time period. There's no rest for the wicked, as they say. The energy signature almost feels like that of Oblivion. Should we investigate? That was a rhetorical question. Of course we're going to intervene. The blue electric sheep. Can you feel the thrill of excitement? It's always like this when it comes to a new era. Hurry, detective. Let's see what's going on among the neon lights, big corporations and hackers. Still there? Good. We don't have much time. Soon I'll have to stop info dumping and ask you to get to work. But I guess you've understood. Thanks to that, I'm revealing to you that I'm an ally. I'm certainly not an adversary. Why has my interface been so wobbly lately? I understand from my data that we're dealing with murder. According to my scanners, the crime took place near a drainage ditch in Lowtown. I know this is- oh god, it's a cyberpunk city. I know this isn't a pleasant invitation, but let's go examine the sewer, or as they call it in this area, the flow area. Yep, cyberpunk. The cyberpunk mixed area of the other things. Can I open settings? No. I was hoping there'd be a settings thing. Like, maybe they updated it from when I originally played this. The low area. Astro Boy! Sorry, oh god. Oh god, well that just kills the game, doesn't it? You've killed the game. I found Astro Boy and you're like, nope! Fucking blue. There's Astro Boy right here. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that bad on this game. It just apparently hates this game. But we're gonna wait so we can see Astro Boy because you fucked it up. You fucked it up. Okay, there we go. So there's Astro Boy. Astro Bun, I guess. Let's see, what other references do we have? Yeah, you're good. I feel like I recognize her. Don't know why. See, not much here. It's a robot tied to a thing, okay. Butler. Another robot tied to a thing. Giant ass cell phone. There's really not a lot of people out in Tick 7. Oh. Oh, God. Sorry. This is just the surface. If I go inside, we get to see this. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry, Pika. Is that Neo and Morpheus? We got Neo and Morpheus here. I don't know who that's supposed to be. That may be something else later. Underground market selling a hammer. I was gonna say, for this being Cyberpunk, it did feel very Cyberpunk. Now it does. Now that I'm actually able to kind of like go underground and see more. We got a giant robot mech dude. I don't know why they're thumbs upping each other, but congratulations to them. A crime scanner. Somebody fishing over here next to it. Is that an Ava? It looks like an Ava skull. An underground trade. Robot bartender. Good audio here. Guys doing tricks up there, rocking out. Aw, she made friends with a rat. Smoothies and cats. Mario and Luigi? Found Mario and Luigi. This guy's down on his luck. This is Cyberpunk 20 whatever, because that's Keanu Reeves' character, who appears to have just been hit on the head. Something hit him on the head, but that looks like Keanu Reeves' character. Yeah, it's not just the music though, there's like a droning of like vehicles going by in the music, which is a really nice touch. Even though there's like no vehicles here. I was expecting like a Ratchet and Clank reference in here for some reason. Like, I feel like it's missing. Though maybe Ratchet and Clank was in the last area. In the train one, the steampunk one, because it would have fit there. Just gotta look for all the Easter eggs before we even try and do the quest, right? Give me a Megas XLR reference. I like that the gator has a bionic arm. I'm sorry, that's funny. Okay, so we're trying to find a crime scene, and I don't feel like it's this gator, but let's check. Is it you? It was! Shit. Sorry, crocodile. So what I see, detective? Out of the jaws of that big crocodile come legs! I can infer that the rest of the body is inside the digestive canal of the poor clogged loricate. Well, detective, now that we have a victim, all that remains is to find out what caused their sad end. This is such a massive map. Universal biochemical subroutine successfully loaded. Boop. You go over here. You go over here. You go over here. You go there. Go there. Go there. And go there. Boop. Most likely, obviously. Not guaranteed, actually. Maybe he died and then ended up in the sewage and then got eaten by the gator. Like we don't know. Oh, sorry, the dial. Right, I can write out one but two answers. The victim's name is Deckard Scott. Of course it's Deckard. Of course it's Deckard. It's always Deckard. And he's, or was in this case, an investigator, kind of like you. He's got a bionic limb. I don't know what the standards are, obviously. From the data I've extracted from the analysis, I can say that the crocodile is to be excluded from the list of suspects. Deckard was already lifeless when the good reptile overestimated the capacity of his stomach and tries to eat him. Detective, Deckard can't die like this. It's too soon. In the future, a child that's not even in his thoughts yet will come from Deckard's happy marriage. A child that will grow into one of the leaders of the revolts that will change the fate of humankind forever. Nevertheless, we need to find his personal items in order to see if he had a mission. Then we can unravel the details of his death. Well, we're still in the same spot. We didn't change our time. So... Oh, wait, no. Wait. Gonna remove the thing and... Nope. It's probably not in anything. Interesting that I could hit that one joint open, though. Find Deckard's personal items. Where? How? How? How do you want me to find his personal items? What? Oh, it was in something. Okay. Among the garbage, I managed to identify two items. Deckard's badge and what looks, for all intents and purposes, like a memory shard. It's sure to contain vital information about Deckard. This data inside the shard is encrypted. Are we going to let this stop us from finding what they are? Nice, Pika. The last TV show, well, actually, I'm watching my last favorite TV show that I watched was The Magicians, and I will always put that up there very high on the list, excluding the final season. The final season was disappointing. The current show that Cleo and I are watching is Interior Chinatown. We're about halfway through it. Loving that. Freaking course, now my decryption tool will come in handy. Okay. Where are we going? Ah, nice, Pika. Universal decryption subroutine loaded successfully. Boop. Uh-oh. Instant to... It's this one. And then 44I 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 Yeah, right. They're very similar to Katakana, but not quite, because what, that one's like the I can't remember the name of it. Mo. I think Mo was the one that I was calling a 4. Deckard was hunting a runaway thief whose ID code is 220918. Her true name is Nina, though. The culprit must have gotten rid of the other 2 files, which we need to solve the case. However, we can't simply launch into the search because excessive excess would alert the detective agency Deckard works for. We take advantage of several time ticks to find them inconspicuously. Moo looks like a cow, though. Moo looks like a cow, Dwagon. The second memory shard is located in the southern part of the city. Okay. Boop. Hi, Fury. That is such a vague thing. See, the problem is I got it confused with the hiragana instead of the katakana. That's what happened. I just double checked to see. Where? I didn't even really get to see what it looked like the first time when I found the one. Found that. Which I guess is a memory stick and an inhaler. No, it's a USB drive. But still. But how am I gonna find the other one? Like, what? It's such a vague thing. In the lower part of the city. Good for it. Doesn't help me. I break his backplate over here. I'm gonna have to fight that guy at some point and find his weak point every time, aren't I? That is such a vague, like, find situation. Oh, it's in the lower part. Like, where? I know that's a reference. I don't know the reference. Nice, Pika. Is it another one that he lost? Like, did he lose the same one? Like, I assume he did. But, like... we went forward. It's after he's been eaten. He's gone now. I mean, he's just vibing there. Is that a D20? Random ass D20? Work it! Found it! That waste bin is full of surprises. Not only did we find the memory shard we were looking for, but that's undoubtedly Deckard's hat. What does this tell us? No, not that Deckard had a fondness for poor quality headgear. In any case, we have a definite confirmation that we're on the right track. Again, we're dealing with encrypted information. More hacking! Boop. Okay. There, no. There. Yep, probably that. So there. Shit, I can't reach the eye. There. And you. No. You. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, look, it looks like a cow's face. You don't see it, Dwagon? I stopped using Duolingo when they fired everybody to replace them with AI. I did Duolingo for like a year, but then as soon as they did that, I'm like, nope, I'm out. Bye, you lost me. In the shard, we found a description of our wanted thief, Nina. In particular, 4 characteristics seem to make her stand out in the crowd. She's a female, but what we need to look out for is that she has short hair, pointy ears, black tips, a cybernetic leg implant, and a tattoo on her shoulder. Case is getting more and more intriguing. According to my scanner, the last shard should be in the Ramen District. The Ramen District, really? You're not the Ramen District. Nope. You're ramen. Well, you're ramen, but like, is that a district? Doesn't feel like a district down here. I just found one thing of ramen. No, you're onigiri. That's not what we're after. Alright, the Ramen District. Like we've got seafood over here. You're not gonna be the Ramen District, right? Oh, it was. Meh. So many surprises in garbage barrels. One would expect to find empty cans and banana peels in there, but instead, here it is. Carving tools ready? Yep. Alright, third puzzle. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No. Nope. No. 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 Nope. I already tested this one, but did I miss something? No, it's not that one. You can't go anywhere. You up. Go to there. Can go to there. Go to there, but then you're stuck. You can go there, but then you're stuck. You can go nowhere. You can go to here and get stuck. You can go to here, here, and get stuck. I feel like it's gotta be this one. And I'm somehow missing the one move. Okay, wait, I can go from, wait, let's go there. So I can go here, here, and then I'm stuck. I can go here, here. Yeah, this is the only one that's not stuck. Now if I go here and go there, it's like if I go here and go here and I get stuck. Like what? Am I blind? Cause like, I can only see myself going there and there. Oh, and then there. Yeah, I was blind. I was missing one. Cool. Yeah, so it's That one was easy. That was immediately the first one I saw. First direction I tried. Perfect. Boop. As last shot, we discovered a crucial detail. The place where Nina works. It's the Blue Electric Sheep, a nightclub. Well, it's gotta be this place, right? Her? It's a match! And now I gotta do the little slidey thing. Yay! Come on. This is my least favorite one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Nailed it. Here, Rand goes, I know you're eager to rest her, but now we have access to your complete file and we can't. For the space-time continuum to remain unchanged, Nina must survive and remain free. But wait until you hear what else I have to say. Nina and Deckard are destined to meet. Woo! And remember, the child I told you about, guess who their parent will be? Oh, it's Nina. Now do you see why we have to save Deckard and keep Nina out of jail? Ah. We had to go back in time and stop Nina before she kills Deckard. What? Why would she kill him? Also, I can break part of him here. Nope. I can't break part of him here. Okay. Okay, so she was at work. Deckard lost his ID over here. In that dumpster. With the little lizard boy. Magic Man. Magic Man! Ocean Man. What are we looking for, though? What are we looking for? That... I don't know how I feel about that. That's not her. Looks similar, not her. No. Where's she at? Oh, over here. Found her. Rippling? Why did it say rippling? That was tick 6, so she came from this way. She probably took that raft over. No, she wouldn't have taken that raft over because she would have already had it. What? Unless those are on a, like, timed path? We went back further, so she should be over here. Where is she? Boba Fett? I found Boba Fett. I found Arnold Schwarzenegger. Specifically, I found Terminator. There she is. Hope her and Deckard fighting. Nina must have killed him right after this quarrel in order to avoid being caught and going back to prison. Bad news, we don't have a useful tick to intervene on Nina. We can't stop her directly. Good news, maybe there's no need. We could try and follow Deckard until we find a way to keep him from confronting Nina. Oh, we're going way back. They had a mask on. They're actually a squid person. Gasp. The Squeeples. Okay, we went way back though, so where is Deckard hiding? Like, Deckard's gonna be a lot harder to find when we traveled that far. Is that him? He's wearing the hat. The chase begins. Okay, where did he go? Over here. Found him. Oh, it's Oblivion. Ah, gee, we're dealing with that rascal Oblivion again. Seems that Deckard is talking to a colleague, another investigator who just happens to be handing Deckard the device for recognizing criminals. Inside are 3 memory shards we found earlier with Nina's information, but the unknown detective is actually Oblivion. I think we've pinpointed the instant when the timeline was tampered with. I have a knot in my hair I have been having such trouble with getting a knot in the same spot of my hair, and I think it's how I'm sleeping. I have not been sleeping well, so I get this knot dead center in the back of my head. It's like, why? My hair's too long. I love it, but it's too long. Let's find Deckard and put his plan into action to prevent him from attempting Nina's arrest. His life, his marital future, and, well, the entire timeline will depend on it. Okay, we only jumped ahead 1. Sorry, I'm trying to brush this out of my head. I see Nina, though. She's up in the upper right. That's her leg. And she's right there. And there he is. There he is, near the blue electric sheep, the club where Nina works. He's standing next to a food vending machine. Maybe I have an idea. We can hack the vending machine so that it will emit a small discharge and electrocute Deckard in a non-deadly manner and knock him out. Okay. Very much. Are we the baddies? Okay, it's this puzzle. This puzzle is straight out. This puzzle is straight out of Ratchet and Clank, by the way. Like, if you've never played Ratchet and Clank, you may not be aware, but this puzzle is directly out of it. That goes there. Power that on. Okay, I don't think I can use this laser. Oh, I can use it on that one. And power this on. There we go. Boop. But that's how you hack doors in, I think, Ratchet and Clank 2? Might be 1. I think it was 2, though. Done. Now let's move forward in time to see if our plan worked. Boop, 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 boop. Find Deckard. Well, we found Boba Fett chilling with a lizard child. About a man being attacked by a cyber gator. He's working out over here. Oh, you're Aelita, aren't you? That's Aelita, and that's the person who was training Aelita. I think is who she is. Oh, they got a baby dragon lizard thingy. You're missing an arm. Where's Deckard? Is Deckard still knocked out over by the vending machine? No. Worthwhile check. Oh, there he is with her. Aw. They're walking together. This is love. Oh, would you look at that? Really weird that I can't, like, press anything other than left click. Not only is Deckard in perfect health, but he's in the company of Nina, and something already seems to be blossoming between the two. I'd say we can pat ourselves on the back, Detective. We did it again. Oh. Where were we? Ah, the dawn of the information age. I can almost see you furrowing your brow and wrinkling your nose. You always do that when you're deep in concentration. The three parties in the game, Crimson Vow, Eye of Ra, and New Dawn, are still at work. The first two are in the palaces of the people who matter, and the third is recruiting activists among petty criminals and hackers. So a hacker, a member of New Dawn, will reveal the world of existence of the two ancient organizations. Guess what? This caused a lot of trouble, including the fall of the information age. Okay. Good job, Detective. We prevented the untimely end of an innocent man, preserved a future happy marriage, and perhaps gave a criminal a chance to redeem herself and return to an honest life. I almost want to linger a little longer to see if and when Nina reveals her past to Deckard, but I really think she will. Or I really don't think she will. Unfortunately, however, we don't have the luxury of gossip. There's still a lot of work to do. Okay. I almost feel like I'm more tuned into your human emotions. Funny, isn't it? To some it's weakness, but to me it's knowledge. Anomaly detected! I still hasn't thought or what definition could apply to something not organic like me, that I wasn't expecting that. A ripple in time is disrupting the quiet daily life of Atlantis. A new case requires our intervention. Something is happening in the Lost City, so to prevent any damage to the true timeline, we should buckle up and find out what's going on. Did they ever add a dark mode? They never added a dark mode. What you see is what you get. And this little bone. It's just credits. That doesn't help me. I know it's a shorter one. I know it's a shorter stream, but I am getting a bit of a headache, and I think it's possibly the brightness of the game. But I've also been dealing with some depression issues today, so I think it is going to be just a shorter one today. But I really do appreciate y'all hanging out and coming by, and thank you again for the raid, Roxy. I do appreciate it. Oh, my credits did work. I wasn't expecting them to actually work today. Because of issues. Because of issues. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you again, Snow, for the tip as well. Arky for the resub, and for the follows that we got today. Y'all are lovely and wonderful, and I do mean that. But I do need to send you somewhere. I think today... I am going to send you over to... You know what? I haven't raided this channel before. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to send you over to Grandpa Katsu. Katsu is somebody that I see a lot on Blue Sky. So I will send you over there. Playing HoloCure right now. So if you want to deal with some HoloCure, it's always fun, especially depending on what the video settings are on the stream. So you can see what I talk about when I talk about bitrate. But I appreciate y'all. Go give Katsu some love and appreciation and just hang out there for a little bit. Hopefully all goes well. But I love and appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a fantastic one. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.